In this video, we will be seeing the Saka 24 of Narayaniyam, which is Prahlada Charita. The seventh book of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapters 2 to 10, is the story of Prahlada and Narsimha Avatar, and these are condensed here in Narayaniyam as the Saka 24 and 25. It is the most fascinating account of how one who is devoted to Bhagavan in toto is never let down by him, and how the recitation of God's names as the only and final resort is the gateway to reach the lotus feet of God. Prahlada was the divine son of the undivine Hiranyakashipu. The undivine nature of Hiranyakashipu and of his younger brother Hiranyaksha was due to a curse which they both received from Sankalpa sons of Brahma, Sanagadi Kumaras. This story of Sanat Kumaras we have seen in the earlier chapters. The Devas and Asuras were dreaded alike by Hiranyakashipu's atrocities. Prahlada's unshakable faith in the omnipresence of the Bhagavan resulted in Bhagavan appearing to him from within a pillar, but appearing in such an unusual form of half man and half lion that is proved to be the end of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu finally had to collapse before the power and goodness of the Lord. The faith of Prahlada is faith par excellence. It was a faith that he inherited not from his genes, but from the time he was in the womb of his mother. As a child in the womb, he was listening to the stories of great devotees recited by sage Narada to his pregnant mother, but actually directed at the unborn child. By this miraculous turn of events, Prahlada was a convinced and confirmed devotee right from his birth, not a devotee of any ordinary kind, but one who could lead the rest of the world in the exemplary devotion of the Supreme Lord. Now we will see the slogas of the Saka 24 of Narayaniyam. The first sloga, Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Sri Guruvayurappa Sharanam. Hiranyakshe potri pravara vapusha deva bhavada hade shoga krodha glabida dhridiredasya sahaja hiranya prarambha kashipuramararadhi sadasi pradijñāmadene tava kila pathartam madurivo. Hiranyakshe hade. When Hiranyaksha was killed, Potri Pravara Vapusha, by you in the form of a boar, Deva Bhavada, O Guruvayurappa, Shoga Krodha Glabida Dhridihi, his brother who had lost mental balance due to the grief and anger, Hiranya Prarambha Kashipu, that is Kashipu whose name started with Hiranya, that is Hiranyakashipu, Amara Aradi Sadasi, Pradijñāmadene Adene. It is said that he took an oath in the assembly of the enemy of Devas, that is Asuras, Tava Kila Vathartham Maduribo, for killing thee. O Maduribo is slayer of Madhu Rakshasa, meaning, O Lord, Madhuripo, when Hiranyaksha was killed by you, incarnate as the divine boar, his brother named Hiranyakasipu was smitten with sorrow and anger. In the assembly of the Asuras, he swore to kill you. वितादारं घोरं सकलु तवसित्वा न चिरदः पुरः साक्षाल् कुर्वन् सुरनरमृगाद्यैरनिधनं वरं लब्ध्वा दृप्तो जगदिह भवन्नायकमिदं परिक्षुन्दन्निन्द्राद अहरद दिवं त्वामगणयन् Vidataram Ghoram, with intensity, Sagalu Tavasitva, he performed austerities to Brahma. Na Chiradaha Puras Sachal Kurvan, soon caused him to appear and obtain the boon, he not getting killed by God, man, beast, etc. Sura Nara Mriga Adyehi, Anidanam Varam Labdva. Getting his vara, Draptaha, he became arrogant. Jagat Iha, tormenting in this world. Bhavan Nayagam Idam, this world which was for which you are the Lord. Parikshundan Indra Daharad Divam, snatched the heavens from Indra to Tvam Aganyan, disregarding you. Meaning, he quickly compelled Brahma to appear before him by performing severe austerities and made him give a boon that he would not be killed by God, man, or beast. As a result of the boon, he became arrogant and tormented the whole world, which has thee as its Lord. Disregarding thee, he even snatched the heavens from Indra. Nihantum tvam bhuyah tava padam avaptasya charipoho bahirdrishterandardhadida hridaye sukshma vapusha nadannuchaistatrapyagila bhuvanande chamrgayan भिया यादं मत्वा सकलु जितकाशी निववृते तव padam avaptasya. Then he had reached thy abode. Nihantum tvam bhuyaha, to kill you. Andardadida, you disappeared. Cha riboho bahirdrishte, from this enemy's physical eyes, hridaye sushma vabusha, into the heart in a subtle form. Nandannuchaihi tatra abhi, he roaring loudly even there, that is in Vaikunta, akhila bhuvan andecha, and in all other worlds as well. Mrigayan, searching you, viyayadam matva, thinking that you had gone away because of fear of him. Sagalu jitakashi, he thought that he had won, nivavride, and returned. Meaning, to kill you, he even went to thy abode Vaikunta, though you disappeared from his gross vision and entered into his heart in a subtle form. Roaring aloud, he searched for thee in all the three worlds, and not finding you, he thought that you had left in fear. Considering himself the winner, he returned back. ततोऽस्य प्रह्लादः समजनिसुतो गर्भवसतौ मुनेर्वीणापाणेः अधिगत भवद्भक्तिमहिमा स वै जात्या दैत्य शिशिरभि समेत्य त्वयि रतिं गतस्त्वद्भक्तानां वरद परमोदाहरणताम्. Tadaha asya Prahlada Samajani-sudaha. Then to him Prahlada was born as his son. Garbhavasado, while still in womb, Mune Veenapanehe from the sage Narada, Adhigada, learning Bhavad Bhakti Mahima, the glory of devotion to thee, Savai Jatya Daityaha, though he was by birth an Asura, Shishuhu Abhi, and a child also, Sametya Toyi Radim, attaining love towards thee, intense love, Parama Udaharanadam Gadaha, the most outstanding example, Gadatvam Bhaktanam, of all your devotees. Varada is addressing God. Meaning, to him, Hiranyakashipu was born a son named Prahlada. Even when he was in the womb, he had learned the glory of devotion to thee from sage Narada. Though by birth he was an Asura and just a child, O Varada, bestower of boons, Guru Ayappa, he had intense love for you and became the most outstanding example for all thy devotees. Surarinam hasyam tava charanadasyam nijasude sadrishtva dushtatma gurubiracha shishikshachchiramamam Guru proktam jasau idamidam abhadraya dridamidi apakurvan sarvam tava charana bhaktyaiva vavrithe. Drishtva, seeing Murarinam Hasyam, the ridicule of the Asuras, Tava Charana Dasyam, and devotion to thy feet, Nijasude, of his son, Dushtatma, the evil-minded Hiranyakashipu, Gurubihi Ashishikshat, made him learn by the teachers, Chiram Amudni, preceptors for a long time. Guru Proktam Cha Asau, and he, all that was said by the teachers, idam abhadraya dridamidi, rejecting all, saying that this will certainly cause evil, apakurvan sarvam, grew up, tava charana bhaktya eva vavrade, grew up by devotion to your lotus feet alone. Meaning, the evil-minded Hiranyakashipu had Prahlad's brain, had Prahlada brainwashed by competent instructors for long, because he saw signs of devotion to thee and also the ridicule of the Asuras in his son. He, however, rejected all the teachers' teachings as leading only to evil and grew up with his devotional zeal. This is the end of the 5th sloka of this chapter, Prahlada Charita. Now we will have a Bhagavad Sotra here. Ahuschade nalinanabhapadaravindam Yogeshwarai hridi vijindyamagada bodhaihi Samsara gopapadidottaranavalamvam Gehatyushamabhimanasudiyal sadana Shiromatpadayo kritva Bahubhyam cha parasparam Prabannam pahi mamisha Didam mrityugraharnavat Harihi Om.